Welcome back. Now, another thing that Clickfunnels allows you to do is to host webinars, and you can set up your funnels in order to do so. What you're going to do is to go to your funnels area, and you're going to build a new funnel. When you build that funnel, you are going to choose Host a Webinar. You can choose to host a live webinar, or you can do a webinar replay. In this case, we are going to do a live webinar. We're going to give this webinar a name. We're then going to build a funnel. Now, before you begin to work with a webinar, you're going to want to make sure that you have a webinar system connected. You're going to go to your account settings. When you go to your account settings, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your integrations area. You are then going to add a new integration. You are then going to select webinar. And you can choose the webinar system that you are going to want to use. In this case, we are going to connect the Zoom webinar system. Once you've connected your webinar system, you can then edit your page. And then you'll go to your settings area and you will go to the integrations. You will then select an integration and you will select your webinar integration. You're then going to select a specific webinar that you have already set up, and that webinar should be set for the future. We're going to add to webinar. We're then going to select the webinar. And once you do that, your webinar will then be connected. You are then going to save your page. You're then going to head out to the funnel settings. You'll then go to the webinar confirmation page. You'll then select your webinar. You'll then select your template. You'll then edit your template. Now we will delete the button, and what we're going to do is we're going to delete the message asking the customer to contact us. What we're then going to do is we're going to set the clock, and we're going to use the clock system. And once we've done that, we can then save our page. And then what we will do is we will head out to the funnel settings. We will then go to our publishing area, and we will then give the URL a path. We'll then update the funnel step. What we'll then do is to go to our settings. We will then associate the webinar with our domain. We'll then associate the webinar with our domain, and we'll then save and update our settings. We'll then make sure to go to the Publishing tab, set the path for our webinar, and update our funnel step. Once we've done that, we are then ready to begin using our webinar page. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.